Welcome back to Attingham Park for episode 14 in the origins of Feldcorp. Good evening, everyone. Or is this morning? It's 1 o'clock now in the morning, day 3 mid-autumn, and as you saw, we've been working into the night on this sunflower contract, but it's got to that point where we need to get some rest. So we're just back here at the old flat, coming for a bit of a kip. We've got one extra contract to turn in as well, so we'll collect that now. And yeah, that's the one we're working on at the moment. We are 53% through. We've done a few deliveries now and got some stuff off the field, and we are waiting until the morning to continue. So I'm going to go for some sleep, and we shall see you all then. Well, good morning, everyone. This has turned out to be not the greatest start to the day. We got up this morning and it was raining. It's been raining since about 7:30, 8 o'clock I think, and it was already too damp to harvest anyway. But now this, and according to the weather forecast, it looks like this is going to be going on for quite some time. So what we are doing is prepping for another couple of contracts that we've got. Now, you might be wondering what we are in, or you may have already guessed by seeing what we've got here. What we are in is a Crone Big M. Now, one of our friends over by Crossfields Dairy has called us with a couple of baling contracts. This was late last night, and he said he'd get the equipment over for us to the shop for as of early morning today. And of course the equipment's there, but it's chucking it down with rain, so we're in a bit of a pickle because we can't finish the harvest contract. Our wheat field has just come in too, which potentially means our potatoes might be ready. I haven't checked that yet, but yeah, our potatoes could be ready as well. So yeah, we're halfway through a sunflower contract. Our wheat is ready, our potatoes may be ready. We've got 2 baling contracts, and it's raining, and we can't do much of anything in the rain. Oh dear. I mean, we might be able to top the potatoes. I'm not sure if we can actually harvest them in the rain either, but or if we can, we don't have the equipment to do that. But we shall have a look and see. So yeah, basically we're just driving this down to field 25 and 26, I think it is. I'll just check the contract once we get off the main road here, because yeah, it was one of those things where the guy gave us a call while we were harvesting, and so it said it was a bit of an emergency. He'd got this kit and no one to actually use it, so we said, you know, why not? We told him we got a harvest contract on at the minute, but let me just jump out quick and go check the potato field through the hedge. And yes, it's ready to have the tops taken off. Lovely. Yeah, that's beautiful, that is. Back over the hedge, into the crone, and off we go again. Yeah, so we said we're in the middle of this harvest contract, but we should be able to get over to his fields later on today. And he was more than happy for that, so we got the equipment sent over. And I figured it would be a good one to take because we get this lovely Crone Big M, which looks quite splendid zooming down the road here. Not used one of these, I don't think, but how hard can it be? So we're just going to belt it around to the dairy with this. Probably bring our fast baler, well, not fast baler, the combination baler over, and just have that doing its thing as well. Maybe borrow a worker or something to follow behind us with that and just wrap as we go. We'll have to see, but obviously we can't do much until the rain has stopped. But I know what I was going to do quick too, since we are on a side road. Let's have a quick look in the old classifieds and see if there's anything we can use from in here. Well, there's a massive cultivator thing. Don't need that. We've got a baler. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that at the moment. Let's see if there are any vehicles going. Oh, it's not skid steer. Nice Zator. It doesn't look like there's anything we are going to need there. So what we shall do quick is have a look at the old potato harvest technology. Now, I have heard that this is fairly good and potentially doesn't need a topper. And it's pretty small, and I think that would do for us. So I'm going to buy that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy that now, because we'll need something fairly small for both our little fields. So we'll go ahead and get that. And we may need a topper, but I don't think there's any cheap potato toppers going. Well, I mean, there's that used potato topper if we need it, so keep our eye on that one. And there's that one as well, yeah, a brand new model one. But yeah, we'll see, because we may not need that eventually. But yeah, so I shall get this delivered, dropped off at the field, get the baler over there, and then we'll get the potato thing down, and if we can use that, then we will. We'll at least do some spuds, get them on the go in the old sorting equipment and washing equipment and stuff. But oh god, yeah, we're going to need to get a potato thing probably as well. Storage facility loaded for that. Oh crumbs, it's all kicking off today, isn't it? Was not prepared for this. Was not prepared at all. So I suspect that means we are going to have to get a front loader on the oops, can't go down this road. Let's back it all the way back out. I should have turned left there, should I not? Yes. But yeah, so trying to think what we've got. We can, we'll probably use the MB track, get some little wheels on that, and then maybe a front loader as well, which we'll have to get when we're up at the store picking up the potato harvester. Because I think we have a bucket. If we don't, we'll get a bucket too. We'll just have to dump them into a trailer or somewhere. Oh dear, it's all kicking off at once, isn't it? So yes, I shall see you again soon, either when we're harvesting potatoes, or depending on how long this rain lasts, maybe tomorrow, when we pick up the harvest again. We shall see where we are in the not too distant future. And we are back finally. Pretty much all of day 3 mid-autumn was rained off, so we could not do anything. It was very, very wet. It was lashing it down all day and into the night. So what we've elected to do is we basically punted around for the day and slept through the night, and now it is day 4 mid-autumn. And it's still too wet to harvest, but it's not too wet to cut the grass. So we are driving this lovely little Big M. Hey! We're driving this around, mowing this thing for our friend, what's his name, Rudolph? Robert Rudolph. Yes, Mr. Rudolph. We are mowing his lovely lawn for him, or field of grass. Now we have hired an local person to assist us with this, although I'm not sure if he's going to work out too well. So what we may do, at the moment trying to follow us I mean, so what we might do is set him up driving the Big M in a little while, and then we'll chase him and do the baling. But we'll see how it goes once we get the very edge of this done, because obviously there's a nice amount of grass here out to the side, so if we can catch that, then all the better for us. That just means more grass for us to use, and you know, that's a good thing, I think. Oh no, can't go that far. Yeah, that's the one problem with this this area, field 20, what is it? 25 and 26. They have that very peculiar boundary that is easy to miss down at that end there. And oh yeah, he's lost the trail, bless him. Not a problem. I mean, you know, it's a big obvious grass swath, but you know, it's okay. We'll get him sorted out in a minute, doing something. But yes, so other than that, yeah, so we're essentially we're going to carry on doing this, driving this this big old machine around, and get some baling done. And as soon as it dries up again, I think we shall be cracking on with that harvest contract, because that sunflower is not going to chop itself. And you know, this is the stark reality of farming. Sometimes the weather just does not work in your favour, and you have to do what you can when you can. But I don't think any of the crop there is going to be lost, hopefully. That is the reason we're going back out, you know, as soon as we can. Just figured we'd get this done in the meantime. So yeah, we shall continue, and yeah, we've got a few bales wrapped already. That's not terrible. Yes, onwards we go. You know, it's starting to warm up now, so that's a good thing. Yeah, we are cracking on with what we can. So yes, we shall hopefully get some dry ground fairly soon. At least because we're mowing, it's turning it into silage anyway, so yeah, hopefully it won't matter too much. Yeah, and that's where our worker gave up. You got a fair way, I suppose, but yeah, sometimes they just don't go quite as expected. But that's okay. It's all good with us. So yeah, we shall see you all once we've got a little bit more of this done, I fancy. Yeah, we've got 2 fields of this to mow, and then 2 fields to harvest. One of them very, very massive. And hopefully we're going to get it all done today, because I'd hate for the contracts to have to get cancelled. I was kind of worried about this one, to be honest, being a grass cutting one at the end of autumn. Which reminds me too, we were potentially looking at getting a grass field, which we may do for next year. And the reason I'm thinking that is, no, don't put it up, don't turn it off, lower it down. If I press all the right buttons, this harvester would work, or grass cutter would work marvellously, and I missed a bit. Oops. There we go, I got it. Yeah, we were looking at potentially purchasing a small field to, just a small grass field, probably field 5 I think it is, up in the northwest corner, up by the Attingham Park estate area. Mainly so that we can make ourselves some hay and use some of these silage bales we've been getting, because we've got an absolute truckload of them back at base now. And with those, and obviously we'll get extra from this contract as well, we're going to end up with quite a lot of silage. And we're also going to end up with a bit of straw off of our wheat field as well. So if we can get some hay off a grass field, then we'll be cooking on gas, as it were. We can rent ourselves, or even buy ourselves a TMR mixer and get some TMR on the go. But I'm thinking, as late as it is now with that heavy rain, we may not have a lot of drying potential for the rest of this year, because we've only got a short bit until winter hits. So in fact, let me just check the weather report quick. Yeah, we might get a little bit of drying tomorrow if we were to get one and cut it, but then we'd have to get mowers and a tedder, and I just don't think we're going to be set up for it this year. Although that doesn't mean that we can't just buy in some hay, because the price of hay is not going to be that bad. We could either get it in as bales, or like just straight up bales, or we could get some sort of loose wrapped hay pallets in, I think. Let me have a quick look at the store now that I'm thinking about it, see what the prices are like. So yeah, we could either go for these bales here, get some lovely hay. I think we can order 8 of these at a time. So I mean that'd be £5 for 8 4,000 litre bales, which would be 48,000 litres, I think, of hay for £5. So I mean that's not terrible. All the other one was, I think, in here, one of the lizard pallets. Yeah, we've got seed, cow manure, chicken feed, cow feed, pig feed, horse feed, sheep food. Now, is this grass or hay? I think that's grass. No, I don't think there's a hay option for that. Wood chips. Square bales, here we go. Grass. Don't need silage. Straw. Hay, 12,000 litres for 1,900. So, yeah, we'd be wanting 4 of those. So, it'd be roughly the same sort of price. But, yes, I'm thinking if we buy some of those in, get ourselves, I don't think there's going to be one in here, but it never hurts to have a look just in case. Ooh, another trailer. Interesting. That one's going to be a bit long, I think, for this area, because I don't want to take too big a... Oh, of course, here I am talking about it, and look what's on sale. If it isn't a Silo King feed mixer. 18,000 litres of feed. Okay, so that would be... not quite one of each. I'll have to ponder that, see what else is available. Might as well check this while we're here. Oh, it's Harvester Central today. Good grief, it really is Harvester Central. Yeah, we'll have to ponder that, but let's just check the price on the TMR quick. It's this way. Yeah, I mean, it's selling for... there's just a one place, the livestock barn. 1,200 per 1,000 litres. And that is probably not even the maximum price. Oh no, it's about an even price. Let's carry on mowing while we talk again. Yeah, so 1,200 pounds, or euros, because I've been looking up stuff on the continent again. I need to change that back. Yeah, so 1,200 for 1,000 litres is not half bad, because if we're paying 5,000 and change for 48,000 litres of hay, that hay is going to make an awful lot of silage. You know, I mean, when you think about it, one bale is going to make, you know, probably 4,000 or 5,000 litres of silage, I would guess. So, you know, that's going to work out really, really good. I don't see that being a problem at all. Oh, I didn't put it down soon enough. Bad me. So yes, anyway, we are going to carry on with this. We'll have a look at the feed mixers. The thing with those is there's a couple of different ways you can do a mix. You could either do 50-50 hay silage, or you can do a mix of hay silage and straw. Now, one of the ones I usually do, in fact, I might have to have a look at the prices on things, is there's a Keenan feed mixer that's fairly easy to get a hold of, and that has, I think it's a 22,000 litre capacity. So basically, I do 2 hay, 2 silage and 1 straw, which would round it out at 20,000 litres, and it always comes out at TMR. And it's sort of a slightly padded version, so basically kind of breaking it down into fifths. So it would be 2/5 hay, 2/5 silage, and 1/5 as straw. But since we don't really have loose product for any of that, you know, if we can get something around about 20,000 litres, that might be a better option for the feed mixers. But anyway, we shall have a peek around at those when we're getting closer to it, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of harvesting action before too long. Because I mean, you've all seen me running the old balers before, but yeah, since this is a crone we get to drive, or I get to ruin this grass with, I figured we'd at least have a bit of a look at it. Oh god, I'm going all over the shop here. Better with the drone view, much better. Yeah, okay, yes. So I shall crack on with this, and we'll catch up again, probably when the harvest starts. If the harvest starts, I should say. So yes, I shall see you all in a while. Okay, well, it's just coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, and we're dropping off what should be the last of the bales for that contract, hopefully. We'll just see how much we get in from this. Is that going to be all of them? Just nudge some of those in, probably. 97. Ooh, contract complete. Don't sell anymore. Don't sell anymore. Yeah, okay, we'll have to pick them up. There is still a ton of bales over at the thing, what do you call that place? The field. So we've got a lot of bales to pick up. As you can see, the ground is still showing very wet, so we still cannot get up to finish off that harvest contract we've got on for. Oh, balls, we threw one in the thing. That's unfortunate. No, well. Okay. Well, we got 3 extra here, and good lord, I don't know how many we've got up at the other place. There is quite a lot up there. So we're going to head up and just collect some more of them and bring them down somewhere to store. I'm not sure that we've got too much space left at the moment. We'll have to have a look and figure out. But while we're here, let's have a look at the classifieds, because this cedar has popped up and has been there for a little while. Now, I know we've got a cedar. What we've got at the moment is a 6-meter cedar. And this one here is a 12-meter with a 5800 cedar tank on it. Nice Lincoln Solitaire 12. I think we might actually get that. It's a bit of a spend, I know, it's about half the money we got at the moment, but we've got 2 contracts completed now. In fact, we can take a look at those in a minute. There was a feeder wagon, or not feeder, yeah, feed mixer wagon that had popped up earlier, which we looked at, but I think we're going to go for something different, depending on what else pops up later on. But this cedar, I think we're going to get that, because that would help us very, very much with some of the larger seeding contracts, because then we'll be able to do those completely on our own dime. We won't need to worry about borrowing anybody's larger equipment for the larger fields, so we are going to purchase that while we can. Lovely, so now we've got new cedar. And let's just check the vehicles. I don't think we were particularly looking for anything else, but you never know what will pop up. Sometimes you're not necessarily looking for something, and it will pop up. So, oh yeah, we got those contracts as well. Here we go, yeah, so we've got those 2 contracts complete from Mr. Rudolph. I can't for the life of me remember his name now. But yeah, we got the 2 contracts done from him, so we'll cash those out as well. So that's 50 grand back in our pocket already. And we're looking at this here, we've got still halfway through this field for Toby. So I'm not sure what else we can do with that until the weather clears up or the ground dries out. However, there are a couple of fertilising contracts floating around we might do. Field 12, that would be a fairly easy one. Then we've got Field 40 as well, 43. We've done some work for Justine before and Kenneth. We're pretty good contacts with them. So, oh, there's a sowing one. Oh, I tell you what, there you go. We could do a sowing contract with that new cedar we've just bought. That would be perfect. Who would have thought? And yeah, so cultivating. I think we are probably bailed out for now. Yeah, that's the other project we've got, because we still need to harvest our own fields as well. We've got potatoes here and down at the other place, and we've got our wheat field up at field 1, which we can't do yet because it's still too moist. So yeah, well, there's not much else we can do at the moment with this, so we're going to go ahead and pick up the rest of those bales. And then we're gonna. Oh no, we can't get through here. This is the other way. Yeah, we are going to pick up the rest of those bales, get them stored somewhere, even if we have to put them along the side of field 1, which is a possibility, and just let them sit up there for a bit. Because I mean they're wrapped, so being in the elements is not going to be a problem. And then let's see, we've got. Shed load of bales down at our headquarters, so we've got to do something with them. Hopefully, if we can get our wheat field done, we can bale up that straw, and we go right here. And we take a right here, and then we take a left. So yes, yeah. So if it'll dry out, so we can get all this harvesting done, then it will be sorted there. And we can get our TMR production going. Now, whether or not we actually buy our own mixer or just rent one for a bit and use that and then either store a lot of it in a silo somewhere. I'm not sure if that silo we have will take it, but if it does, then brilliant. In fact, let's have a quick look. Check the menu here. Because, no, we don't have storage for TMR, but it's selling still for 1200 per 1,000 litres, so you know, we could offload a bunch. We could maybe look at getting a TMR silo, perhaps, or possibly an extension built, sort of added onto the little silo that we've got that would allow us to store TMR in there. That would be fine too. You know, at least then we could get a bunch of it made up. You know, maybe rent a large mixing wagon. Get it all. Did we come the right way? I think we did. Yeah, we need to go through there. That's where we went wrong. Cross the cattle grid. Don't take out his wall too much. I don't think he'd be happy with that. Yeah, so I peeked too soon again. There should be a left around here somewhere that we take, I think. Ah, yeah, it's just up here. It's a very confusing area, this, if you're not used to it. Yes, it's this left that we take. Yeah, so as you can see, we mowed the stuff. Let's have a look out on the old drone, see what is going on up there. Cool, lordy. We've got a lot of bales left. I don't know how many are wedged in a hedge over there either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've probably got easily a trailer and maybe then a bit more. That is going to make for a lot of silage. Not silage, but TMR. So yeah, and then we're going to have to potentially look at somewhere to store all of this. Yeah, we may have to buy another piece of land somewhere, some sort of storage. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, so we'll carry on with this. Get some of the equipment cleaned up, taken back, sorted out, see where we're going with the ground state. If it still hasn't cleared up, then we'll probably take on one of those seeding contracts or the fertilising ones. And then if the ground does dry enough that we can continue with Toby's massive sunflower field, then we can always just get one of the local bods that have been helping us, get them just to finish off the contracts for us, and continue along like that. So yeah, I shall see you all when something else exciting is about to happen. Because you know me, I'm all about doing exciting things. Or just weird things, so who knows. Okay, here we are back up at the field finally. We got all those bales shifted over. We ended up with 31 spare in total. So what we did was we took them over to the wheat field and just plonked them up the side by the hedge next to our wheat field. And we're going to have to get some barn space. Was looking at some barns possibly to build just a little shelter to put the straw bales in when we get those off of that wheat field. But nothing's been purchased yet for that. But in the time it took us to get all those bales shifted, as you can see, we're back harvesting again, because the ground finally dried out. Now, as you can see over, where is it? Over there, there's the other harvester's going again. That's Toby's Lexion. I keep wanting to call it a lexicon, but that's not a harvester, that's a book. But yeah, so I think it's Toby's girlfriend is over there driving that at the moment, and we're obviously here over in our class with the header, the Stark Industries header on this, and basically we started over on the opposite side to her. So yeah, we are going down through here, clearing out this patch, and we sort of cut off the end of the field sort of thing. So we are going up and down here, filling this up, and every now and then running over and getting the old Philcorp lorry and using that to unload both of the harvesters, and then I'm running that off up to the, I think it's the old water mill is where we've been taking it. I can't actually remember. It's been such a busy couple of days between this and the baling, and then having all that rain chucking it down. I was wondering if we were going to actually finish this or not. So I'm very glad that we have. Obviously, we should be able to get this done by the end of the day, hopefully. And that will then mean probably next time, sort of tomorrow or next week or whenever, we'll get onto our fields as well, because we've got the wheat field and we've got the 2 small potato fields. They'll last for a little bit. They're not. They've only just come into being harvested, so yeah, they're not in any immediate danger. But obviously, it is tonking on with the old seasons here, and we're sort of in the middle of autumn already, so we don't want to leave them there too long, because otherwise, they will go bad. But if we can get a start on anything tonight, we will, or today after we've done this, then we shall. If we can't, then we'll just pick it up again as soon as we can, because this obviously takes precedence at the moment, because Toby's field was, this is, if we let this sit one more day, then it may have gone a bit manky, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad we're able to get out here now and continue on with this. So I've even forgotten how many loads we've taken up there. I want to say it's at least 2 to 3 trailerfuls, and that trailer is something in the order of 40,000 litres, I think. Not completely. Yeah, I think it's just over 40,000 litres. So yeah, it'll. And if we've done at least 2 loads worth of that, because I mean this is a pretty solid field. We've been getting a good amount off of it. And our little harvester here is only a 7,500 litre tank, but I know we've unloaded this a number of times. Let's turn that off for a minute, and we'll head over to this end and start up again. Oh, would that end have been better? Yeah, we're sort of like right in the middle of it now on that weird edge. Oh, this end is probably a bit closer, so that's fine. But yeah, we are going to crack on with this. Let's see how far through the contract we are. We should be... Yeah, we're 58% through already, so that's not terrible. That is not terrible at all. Let's just get on, but it is still going to take a while, because there is quite a lot of field left to do. It's not a small field. This is the, I believe this is the largest field in the area. I could be slightly wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it is the largest field in the area. So yeah, so pretty much that's where we're at. We're going to carry on with this and get it finished as quick as we can, and see at what time it is and where we stand with everything. So we shall catch up with you all in a little while. Well, it has certainly been a long day. As you can see, we have got the entire field harvested. Contract is complete, and we've got a truckload of sunflower off of this. Let's hop in the truck and have a look. We've got 35,000 litres and a bit of sunflower. That is really, really good. So if we pop in here, we can complete that contract for an extra 41 grand. That is smashing. And let's have a quick look at the sell price on sunflower. We're currently looking at 1370 over at the old watermill, and it's going up. Let's see what the seasonal averages are looking like for that. Yeah, if we hold on to that till next year, we could get potentially another 200 quid per litre. That'd be nice. As you can see, I finally managed to remember to change the currency back to pounds, so that's good. But yeah, we are going to head on over to our silo and drop this off, and then we got the bits of equipment to take back here. Toby's got his harvester. I think that was a rental that he had. He's got that taken care of, and we just parked up at the edge of the field there, so we are going to head out. I think we needed to turn back there. I just drove right past it. Not paying any attention. Yes, yeah, we turn up here. It's always a bit different in the dark as well. So yeah, we are going to pop this in our storage for now, I think. Actually, if it's 1370, then we'd only get 100 more. We'll see when that price tops out. If it's over 1400, we may sell it. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so that contract's done. Next time we'll probably be working on our wheat field here. And oh yeah, that was the other thing. Just when I think about it, in the classifieds, this little baler, I say little, it's a little big pack, a used one has cropped up. And I'm kind of thinking of getting that. Now, I know it's going to seem a bit weird to have two balers, right? Especially since one of them's round and one of them would be square. So, I'm immediately starting to second guess that idea. But no, I was just basically thinking we've got the round one that does the straw and... not the straw, does the grass and the wrapping. So maybe it's worth having a second one to keep up elsewhere to do like straw and hay with, but then again, maybe it wouldn't. No, I don't know. We won't worry about that for now. It's a pretty cheap baler anyway, so we could get a brand new one if we needed. But yeah, maybe we'll, after being all excited about that idea, I'm now second guessing it, so maybe we won't worry about that, because it's just another bit of kit to have to manage and all that sort of thing, so we could just use a round baler. But anyway, we're going to get this stuck in the old silo, get the equipment back up to the headquarters there. You can see those are those silage bales from earlier, or the wrapped bales. They're not silage just yet, but they are there, fermenting quietly in the corner. And yeah, so we'll do this. We'll get the equipment back up to our headquarters. The harvester, of course, our header's back down there as well, isn't it? I'm not sure if we've got an attachment to pop that onto a trailer. Might have to borrow one of those quick and head down to the store and pick it up. And yeah, it'd save driving the harvester all the way back down to the headquarters just to come all the way back up to this field. So we may look at just doing that tomorrow morning or something, just to get our header up there, because I don't think we need to rent a header since we do have one. But yeah, anyway, so we are here. Just hop out of this for now, turn the flashlight on. So yeah, there's our 35 and a bit tons of sunflower in there. And yeah, I think we're about done for the day, so if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like, and do hit that subscribe button too if you haven't already. Comments are always welcomed, and sharing this video would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, it all helps to grow the channel. So with that, I shall bid you all farewell, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall hopefully see you next time. Cheerio, everyone.